repeatedly stated in hindsight, you keep mentioning hindsight 2020, and no one could have predicted about Solyndra going bankrupt. But here is the crux, and here's the problem we have. In August 2009, and this is tab 14, before you signed off on the loan guarantee, one of your own Department of Energy staffers actually predicted prophetically that Solyndra would go bankrupt. And I'll quote, "The issue of working capital remains unresolved. The issue is cash balances, not costs. Solyndra seems to agree that the model runs out of cash in September 2011, even in the base case without any stress." So the bankruptcy was predicted 2 years ahead of time. Knowing of this assessment, you're the Secretary of Energy, continued to give tranches of money to Solyndra all through the next two years, even though your staff had predicted that Solyndra would go bankrupt in September 2011. When you signed off on the loan guarantees, were you aware of this, of these emails and of these concerns from DOE and OMB? Also, emails showed that. Were you aware of that Solyndra was a bad bet? Yes or no?
This is not, sir, this is not a yes or no question. Let me explain the context of what this email was about.
Okay.
Do you want the information?
I don't want you to take all my time, but can you just give a short answer?
Very, very shortly. This email, the cash flow had to do with the construction of Fab 2 facility, and if you look at the full analysis of that facility and the cash flow of that facility, it was going to go very rapidly into the black. In fact, that Fab 2 facility was completed on time, on budget, and the parent company.
Okay, I understand. But were you yes or no? Were you aware of these DOE emails that said it would go bankrupt? That's the basic question. Were you aware of them? Yes or no?
I wasn't aware of this particular email at the time.
You were not aware of it.
It was an issue of an analysis.
No, the question is, were you aware that your own staff that worked for you was predicting bankruptcy in 2011,
it was
prophetically 2 years, yes or no?
It wasn't predicting bankruptcy of the company. It was predicting a cash flow issue that, upon further analysis, did not appear. And, in fact, it did not appear in reality.
Were you aware of it at the time?
I was not aware of this email at the time.
Okay.